ask a question in response? What's your religion, my brother?
My religion, right now, I can say I'm a Muslim.
You're a Muslim.
Yeah.
Muslims follow what?
Follow the rules of Allah.
But the book that we read from is what? So, my question is, the question you asked is a good question. Is it safe to assume also that the Quran itself has been touched, been tampered with? Usually, the reason why I'm saying that because
it's split right now because some teachers of Islam is not all. So if you want to say that also, I can't say that the religion I follow is fully correct because it's not.
Right, that's my point.
It's not. I don't really believe it.
That was my point.
If you look at some corrected to the nation of the West, that's what
right.
And then you have the regular
Jeremiah the 3rd. I want 3 and 2.
You have the regular Muslim follow something. So when you're saying everything about this, I respect your.
Yes, sir.
I truly understand that information is correct, and I don't believe that we ought to do it. I feel like we ought to do it, but
the Quran don't. Here's the thing. Because a lot of black people in this country are Muslim, from African Americans, and a lot of the blacks that was born here, right? Why? A lot of one of the major reasons why many black people are Muslim is because of Malcolm X. Am I right?
Right.
Because prior to Malcolm X, you had Elijah Muhammad, right? So he's one of the main reasons why the teaching of Islam is in the United States, correct?
You also said that he's from a prophet from God, which I don't believe.
Okay, cool. No doubt. Whatever he said, that's many, it's not just him. Many brothers and sisters will always say that God talked to them. And you have a person here earlier saying, I have the Holy Ghost. They're saying the same thing, but they can't prove it. Now, Malcolm X was one of the most powerful leaders that we had in history, correct? He was part of the Nation of Islam. But when he went to Mecca and he saw other Islamic brothers and sisters, he came back and his information changed, right? Okay, we know a little bit of that. Then he became Malik Hajj Shabazz, right? So now, many of the brothers, when they saw Malcolm speak and how powerful he was and how the brother was in order, we followed it, not because it was a religious identification. We respected the order and the respect the Muslims had. Right. That's one form of brothers and sisters in this country. Am I wrong? Now, then after Islam, you get the 5% brothers. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's Clarence 13X. He was in, I forgot what temple he was in. Mosque number, I forgot. But he brought the teaching to Manhattan, right, to Harlem and all of that, and then it spread through the 5 boroughs. Right? So then they taught knowledge of self with God and this, that, and the third, right? The supreme mathematics. So what I'm trying to show you is that we're lost as a people. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because we went from Christianity, some of us like Muhammad Ali, he said, you know what? This ain't for me. I'm Cassius Clay, but something ain't right. I'm gonna change it to Ali because, you know, it sounds like the Muslim religion is for the black man. That's what Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X taught. Right. They put a Afrocentric ideology over the Quran. Right. Is that making sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Now, when you go to the Middle East, they're not teaching no Afrocentric, the black man is God. They're not saying that over there. Right. Arabs, and right now, that's at the gas stations and Assalamu alaikum, they don't call us God. They actually call us nigger in their language. They hate our people, just let you know that. We be like Ak and all of that to them. Meanwhile, they sleeping with our sister for Pampers and all of that. Right. That's a lot of that is going on. Matter of fact, in some Islamic countries right now, like there's a country called Mauritania, Libya, many of them places in Africa and the Middle East, they have black people to this day in slavery. What? Islamic, it's Islam. I know, because I'm from Nigeria. So okay, so my name is Chile. You trying to tell me that the Arabs in Nigeria, they love the Nigerian people? Hell no. You know that for a fact they don't love our people. And we both, and y'all both the same religion. Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a fact. I know because the reason why a lot of us is in these different religions because we were searching for an identity. Right. That's why. Right. Now, according to the scriptures, we the people of the book. Now, I'll show you something. Look at the prophecy. Remember the brother read earlier, we will be scattered everywhere. Go back to that verse. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt...
Once we got scattered,
thou shalt serve other gods.
he said once you were scattered in slavery, you was going to serve other gods. So if we went to, let's say, Africa, whatever the gods the Africans was worshiping, we was going to follow it.
Right.
By force. We had no choice, right? And we was going to go to America. We was going to follow whatever the white man in America set up. If we was set up in Nigeria or many other places in Africa where Arabs ruled, we was going to follow what the Arabs were saying.
That's right.
That's why when I was watching Roots the other day, Kunta Kinte, he was Islamic. When he was on the slave ship praying, he prayed to Allah on the slave ship. Not because that was his natural religion, that's because the Arabs was over there and they conquered Africa at the time.
Right.
And that's how we became Muslim. So you know what we did? We realized white religion, that's our slave master religion. But you know what we did? We jumped from one slave master's religion to another one,
Right.
which was the Arab. We jumped to both. They both had us. Where's the image? Where's the Yeah, let me show you something. Now, get 227. But we keep reading it again. No, read that part again. Let me show you something.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64.
And because it's historically proven, Arabs had many black people in slavery.
That's right.
And they forced them to become Muslim. That's history. Just like white people during the time of, give me that time during Spain, the Inquisition, where? Inquisition. And the time after that, the conquistadors, when they started conquering the Caribbean islands and North and Central South America, they conquered us. So at the same time, while in Africa we was fighting Arabs, and then on this side, we was fighting Americans and Spanish and Germans and things of that nature. Netherlands. Read on.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Meaning we will worship new religions that we never learned about in the past.
Even wood and stone.
Wood is Catholic, Christianity, the wood, that's the cross.
Right.
And stone.
What do people worship today? Stone. They call it the Kaaba in the Middle East. The Bible says you will worship the stone.
Bring it out.
Because what do you do to the stone? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the Hajj, correct? You go there, you take a pebble, and you throw a pebble at a rock. That's what you're supposed to be doing? I'm just saying. I'm gonna listen, because I know when we listen, I'm gonna let you know, many of us brothers, you're gonna see we're gonna end up down here. Because we gotta say that same statement that I just made, we gotta go over there and teach it too. We was in Africa teaching and we said that, all of them was about to ready to kill us. I'm dead serious. But just like you know, in America it's a little bit sweet old thing. But you go in Nigeria, we was telling the brothers, yo, we're not supposed to be Muslim. They got angry. You know what I'm saying? But they can't speak certain things. No, but we have to. Christ said to do it. You see what I'm saying? Christ said to do it. They killed them. We teach the word. We gotta do something.
Right.
These Baptists and they're not teaching truth. They teaching money. Take your money, and God is gonna bless you. Prosperity gospel. That's what they. You know what I'm saying?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.